So what's going on today, YouTube? This is gonna be one of our weekly video updates. My good friend Jerry from over at Jerry's Old Guy Reviews on YouTube. I talk to him on and off periodically. You're looking at an empty bench for a reason. Never mind the stuff back here. That's gonna be a later video. A lot of stuff I've been piling to have some scale mail day videos and stuff, and I haven't really felt like filming. Jerry was like extremely crazily nice enough to send me this stuff over. Big box of stuff you can't see down here below the camera. And I'm just gonna go through the stuff. I'm like past elated with what he sent me, and honestly a little bit like blown away that he sent me this. And I just want to say thank you, RC brother, for sending me this stuff. This is just crazy what he sent. So he always he said he knew I was out of shop towels. So he hooked me up with some shop towels and used these as some packing for the box, which actually worked out pretty well because this thing came in with no damage to it. And I needed the shop towels, so kudos to him for hooking me up with some shop towels. I don't got to go out and buy any for a little bit now. Some other stuff that came in the box, we'll just dive into it. I had one of these beds a long time ago. This is for the TF2. Comes with a little Lexan bed that screws down in. You can paint it or whatever. I had one of these that I had in the Proline Lexan bodied. Actually, I think this is for an SCX-10 chassis, if I remember right. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But this is their older square tube, off-road, weighs a ton bed. I'm sure I'll find something to do with it. So next up we got, he sent me, this is the roll bar for the Trailfinder 2. This is their steel roll bar for like, a Marlin or a regular standard Mojave body from RC four-wheel drive. So when I'm running in my Marlin, I've got that roll bar in my Marlin, so that's what this is. It's new in the package for a Mojave body. He sent me over I see you're out of shop towels. There was the note that I come into. I love it. And then on the other side is, hey buddy, I hope you have use for this box of stuff. So I definitely have use for it, brother. He sent me over an RC four-wheel drive high lift jack in the package. I'll be definitely putting that to use. And then this is some of the stuff. Here we go. O'Reilly Auto Parts. So here's one part to it. This will give you an idea of what he sent me. That is the dashboard, which is crazy. I have some parts over here already for this. That is the interior that I think he's gave a textured coating to that I'll be changing some of the stuff out on. So he's got the interior pulled out of it. So let's dive into the meat and taters of this box without losing too much. Man, I need to keep that packing because I'll be sending some stuff to him and I'll be sending some stuff to other people. First off, when we get into the meat and taters of all that. There's some more. There's some more. What do we have here? There's some more stuff here before we get into the meat and taters and stuff. We have worn winch, sidewinder. I'm not sure. Something for the worn winches. He sent me over a brush guard. He sent me over, and I think what's in the RC four-wheel drive shock boots. Another shock boot in there. Some Super Lift stickers, the other shocks, and some Jerry's Old Guy Review decals. Now, that's something I never get from anybody on the channel. I've never went and had decals made. I need to find somebody that can make me up some RC Dungeon decals. I will be sticking one of these on my note-taking notebook for our fireside chats videos. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I may give one of these out to my local buddies here, a couple of them out to them, and then keep the rest of them. I got to get one up in the background. I think I'm going to start a sticker board to put up in the background of my videos. So, yeah, wheel nuts are in here, the body mounts for the rear, some other stuff for it. So let's get into the big part of this right here. Boom, boom, boom. Look at this beauty right here. Get the box out of there. I'm going to make sure I haven't lost anything in the box before I throw it out. It is the limited RC four-wheel drive Blazer, which now, if I'm correct, I think maybe might be a discontinued unit. I'm not 100% for sure, but I think it might be discontinued. I think they may have discontinued this one. So, this is the one, the come with the Yoda axles in it. RC four-wheel drive had the Yoda axles in these. So, you know, I never understood why RC four-wheel drive did that with these. It does have the dual shock mount front here on the front end. So he's done his, I'm not 3M, I think he uses for the sliders and stuff like that. These look pretty good. These will be staying on this unit. This thing has the Punisher dry shafts on it from RC four-wheel drive. As of that, the Unlimited Blazer or Limited Blazer, whatever they called it, they had all that stuff. He's texture coated up this. I like how he did this topper. I'm gonna have to get with you and get the exact stuff that you're using for texture, because this is almost perfect to a topper. You've done an uberly fantastic job on that, Jerry. That looks really good here, man. That texture. I need that texture on my Michigan on the topper for it. So whatever you've used for that is actually spot on scale wise, in my opinion. This thing has the beautiful. It's not just got the RC four-wheel drive motor, small block in it. He's got the distributor, the Holley valve covers, the radiator hose. He did leave the servo in this. We're going to pull the body off of it real quick. It's got the inner fenders in it. I'll be building another set of inner fenders. So I'm going to do a full build. I don't think I have my tool here. No, my tools are over there. So I'll leave the body on it for now. But it has the R4 transmission in it. It doesn't. It has the. It does. I mean, it looks like it's brand new. I don't think he's ever. I think he got this and he wasn't like super happy with it. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it's got the rear. Actually, feels pretty good to me. Definitely needs the body pins put back in the back of it, like the Blazers normally do. That feels pretty good. We'll be putting the dual shock setup back on it. I'll probably be ordering the soft black leafs. I don't think I have any left. I'll be putting the soft blacks in the front. What's in the rear looks like it's going to work really well. I need to put some longer shocks in the rear. I think these are only look like 80s. I need 90s to 100. They might be. I'll have to measure them first. But, and then, yeah, I'll probably get a set of probably 44s for it and swap the axles out to the 44, which, you know, what should be in the Chevy. Not sure about light kit. Looks like it has a light kit in it already. So this build is just going to be straightforward. I'll be cleaning it up. We're not going to be painting anything. I'll just be putting a nice wax job on it, putting the K5 emblems back on. Yeah, it'll be a simple build. I'll be doing a full interior build on the channel on this, putting it together, changing some stuff up. We're going to put a special driver in there. yeah, so this thing's really nice. You know, of course, it's the RC full drop Blazer opening hood, tailgate. He did a super good job on this, man. This looks really good how he detailed all this out. It's got the Chevrolet back here. I'm gonna be I may carpet the back of this actually. I don't know yet. Just depends on where we're gonna go with this. Uh, you know, because it's just gonna be a scale trailer truck. May do some, doodads. I got to look at Blazer stuff again online. He's already got the Alaska license plates on here, so I will not be changing any of that. I'm keeping his Alaska license plates. That is not changing because it came from him and he's in Alaska. So, yeah, man, this thing is super nice. I'm elated to get it, actually. I've always wanted the Blazer from RC Four Wheel Drive. They're very expensive. My opinion, they're kind of worth it. A lot of guys complain about the front end angle on the Blazers and the K10s, and they complain about everything. That's just how people are. But in my opinion, this looks really good. The only thing I'll probably be changing will be the door handles and the mirrors for the Traxxas, and then I may be putting the Traxxas Blazer taillights in the back of it. Other than that, most of this will probably stay mostly of what it is. He's already got the body lines detailed out on this. It looks fantastic. He did such a good job on it. The Blazer is one of the ones that I leave these on now. Your chassis sliders, just because the simple fact is, it's they hang right against the body, so you're not losing that much here, and it keeps your body from getting banged up as bad. But like the extra cab over here and the TF3 and regular TF2 Mojave, they hang way into the body, and I think they look kind of goofy. And you got to heat them and bend them up to follow the curve of the body. So, you shot me. So we got. There we go, guys. It's got the motor in it. It's very nice. Never mind all the gaming in the background. He really didn't get shot. He just he's playing a game. So this thing is really nice, man, decked out. This RC four-wheel drive motor is absolutely just beautiful. You don't realize how nice they are till you have one here in your hand and you're looking at them. It's a very nice piece of beautiful engineering there. It just looks really, really good. So I don't even want to run that anywhere. It's so nice. You don't want to take it out and actually use it, man. It's crazy. So I was like, Jared, you cut some wires, bro. What was you doing there? I have to figure out the wiring, maybe do some soldering. But yeah, I've already got the wheels and tires that's going on this. They're actually over here on my extra cab. The aluminum slots are, jelly bean mags, whatever you want to call them, whatever you call them from, your date and time. But that's what's going on this, because I think I'm putting some other wheels and tires on my extra cab. Either that, or I have some nice Boom Racing wheels back here that I need to mount tires to, which I think I do have some tires here somewhere. I'm not sure where. They're here somewhere though. And yeah, we'll be mounting some. We'll get this thing going. It's going to be I'm going to use this as a winter build because I want to go really detailed in with the interior and stuff in it. And yeah, I've got some plans for it. I'm glad that didn't get lost, the K5 emblem. So thanks, brother, for thank you for everything you do on your channel. Thank you for sharing the stuff that you do. I love watching your YouTube channel. Much appreciated. You know how much I like these scale leafer trucks. I'm a big scale leaf guy. Some people take offense when I say that the TRX4 Blazers and stuff are super nice, but you just don't get you get the leaf springs, and this just is way more scale to me. Just how I feel. Nothing wrong with the TRX4s and stuff. I just, when you're talking about like scale, you can't, this a TRX4 is never going to have this level of detail on it. I mean, unless you build it hardcore, but you know what I mean. It's just nice what you can do with these RC four-wheel drive trucks, and really, people say, well, they're expensive. Well, not. I mean, not really. I think what the TRX4 Blazer is now, before they lowered the price on them here recently, I was what I paid for my Rust Bucket Blazer. And that Rust Bucket Blazer is one of my favorites. Now I got a few Blazers. I have a flatbed K10, the big old Chevy is what I named that one. That's the mountain rescue truck, which isn't operational right now. I still need a 2-in-1 for it. So yeah, I'd like to put the small block in the mountain rescue truck, but I've already designed it around the R3 transmission instead of the R4. So I may look at getting an SSD motor and paint the blue on the SSD the same color to match this Blazer. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I have an SSD Trail King motor that'll slot right on this too. It's what I used, the motor I used on my Rust Bucket Blazer. And then, cause I hate to, this motor is so nice, it's gonna hurt me to even run it. Did a good job on it, man. Did a really good job. So, looks good. I'm gonna be going through it, changing some stuff out. Like I said, I like to throw some 44s under it, like I have under my Rust Bucket. And then it'll be getting some video time. We'll be doing some scale videos with it. Thank you, Jerry. Again, I can't say thank you enough. It means a lot to me. You sent this out to me. Will be put in the collection of the RC four-wheel drive herd. As you can primarily look, I am more of a scale guy than anything. I wish I had more time to go out and film and run these things because I really do enjoy making the scale video content for the channel. I don't get a lot of time to go out and run the scale trucks like I used to. I always have a lot of stuff going on. The weather here has been absolutely we just went through tornadoes and stuff last night. So, the weather hopefully will start getting straightened out, and I'm going to get out. I want to get the Rust Bucket Blazer out. I want to get the mountain rescue truck ready to go. The problem is a lot of guys here like to run the link stuff and the performance stuff. And so when I go out, you know what I mean? Like a lot of times I end up going out by myself with the scale stuff. I have a couple guys here that like to run the scale stuff too, but primarily when everybody wants to go out, they want to run link stuff and big tire trucks. I usually go out and run that stuff with them. And then I'm even stressed for more time because it's going out and filming, trying to do the scale videos takes a lot of time. So I kind of primarily have to go out by myself to do the scale stuff. To do the scale videos and stuff like that. So, So anyhow, I'll try to get we'll get some videos up, going again this spring and summer. Hopefully, I don't even care, honestly, if people watch those because I like going back and watching them. I enjoy watching my trucks and my friends' trucks on the channel. That's another reason why I like to do the videos, the scale videos, because I like to watch, the stuff on just, going, man. It's fun. So this will get some video content going on it, and I'll do another update video of all the Chevys I have together because I do have the Rust Bucket Blazer. I love that Rust Bucket Blazer. I'm going to change up some of the paint scheme on it so it's different than most of the other Rust Buckets. But then again, it's already kind of different than most of the other Rust Buckets because if you run across those Rust Bucket Blazers, now everybody's cut them up and hacked them and turned them into K10s and painted them. So now mine's kind of on its own thing. I've waited long enough. Now everybody else has murderized those bodies for the most part. So, thanks, Jerry. I appreciate you, man. All this stuff's going to be used. Really, really nice. We're going to put a nice wax job on this because we're not repainting it. I want to keep this. This is the limited Blazer Blue, so I'm not screwing with that because RC Four-Wheel Drive did a great job with this. Actually, speaking of RC Four-Wheel Drive, they just came out with a new K10 Blazer body. I'll link it here, some pictures and stuff. Looks pretty good. There was guys on there crybabying about, whining it's not period correct and all that crap on the Facebook, of course, on the facial book stuff. I swear, man, some of the biggest crybabies are on there. Well, it's not period correct. My God, people are crybaby bitches. But yeah, which I thought it looked really good. They offer like two different ones. It's like a silver or black, or no, white and silver gray. And then there's another one. I don't know. They look good to me, but people were on there crying about how they didn't do it right and stuff. So I don't know. I could care less. You could really make it look good. I may look at getting one of those bodies for this truck and not beat up the limited body and keep the limited body as nice as possible. So I may look into that because I think those Blazer bodies are retailing out for like $185. And you might say, "Oh, $185 is a lot of money." Well, it's a lot of money, but here's the thing: look what they're charging for some Lexan bodies already. You know what I mean? Especially like the Traxxas K, like the Traxxas Bronco and K10. What are they? They're over $100 and some for a freaking Lexan body. You know, $185. One, you get it already pre-painted with beautiful, nice paint. Two, you're getting all the intricate detail stuff already done up with like your markers, all that stuff's already going to be painted on it. I think pretty sure it comes assembled. So yeah, I think it's well worth what you're paying for $185 when you compare it to $110, $120 Lexan TRX4 body. You're getting an actual scale hard body. So $185 really isn't that much money. So I may look at getting one of those for this. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll come out. Or I really was a big fan of the yellow and white one that they had, or creamish yellow and white one. Because I had a buddy's dad had the yellow and white K5 Blazer in this year. So I may look into that too, and do a complete revamp of it because I really do like that yellow and white Blazer. I almost bought that body for my rust bucket and went with it instead, but I wanted to keep the rust bucket. So that's where we're at on this video. Thank you, Jerry, for sure. I will add a link for your channel into this video too. Holler at me, man. I know we talk back and forth. It's much appreciated. Thank you again. I haven't had any filming for a little bit. Kind of run down, tired of filming. With a lot of stuff going on. But I actually ordered a set of wheels for this truck already. The minute I opened it in the box, I got online and I ordered the wheels. But I'm not for sure what route I'm taking yet. I'll have like a couple different, what I do with all my trucks, I get 2 or 3 sets of wheels, and then I kind of figure out what I like best. And then I usually roll that way. So, but the extra cab over here, I want to go to more of a scale look on, with like a set of Steelies, I think, because I really like those, more of a stockish truck look. And if I do that, then the slots will be going on this for sure. So from the RC Dungeon, that's it. That's all we got today, guys. I'm going to be working on a RC Real Talk episode coming up pretty soon. Actually, the RC Real Talk episode is going to be about doing the about all the hate that RC four-wheel drive's got for the Blazer body, and another group that I follow that I've been seeing that's getting way ridiculously out of hand with the stupidity. And it's an Endura group. I think I'm going to link those two together in either a fireside chat or an RC Real Talk video. I don't know. So anyhow, hopefully everybody's doing well. This is our bench video for the week. Thank you, Jerry. Super appreciative, man. I wish you maybe would have liked the Blazer a little bit better. I know you got your 4Runner and everything, and so many scale trucks is so many scale trucks. You can only, you know what I mean? I just really like these super scale trucks. I just like how they make you go out, take your time, slow enjoy. That's what I really like about these trucks so well. And this one is not going to be a terribly hard build, so yeah, I'll get into working on it. The front leaves, I can already tell, are going to need some work. Performance-wise, they're a little stiff. The rear seems pretty nice, really. That rear seems good. I think the shock is limiting the travel. I don't know until I get everything set up on it and figure out from there. And then we'll figure out where we're going. Who knows? This might even be a good candidate for some long leaf. So, from the RC Dungeon, thank you, Jerry, again. I hope everyone's alive and well, doing well, happy, healthy, and wealthy. From the RC Dungeon, I appreciate everybody that's watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to have to, I guess, start asking about that again. We have a bunch of content coming, guys, as soon as I can get settled in the time to film it. This is just the first I felt like really even filming lately. So from the RC Dungeon, peace.